So if you clicked on this video, I'm sure that you consider yourself an introvert, which means that you're probably a lot like me. Despite the fact that I make these videos, I consider myself an introvert for the most part. I usually recharge and get my energy from having personal time to do the things that I enjoy. And for a really long time, this impacted my confidence. I viewed myself as a really shy guy who was commonly overshadowed by the more extroverted people in the room. But I am here to tell you that even as an introvert, you can lead with confidence and leave a lasting impression. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Tyler Warlow, and I make videos on things I wish I knew when I was younger. All these videos center around how to improve your life through your confidence, capabilities, and overall happiness. In today's video, I figured I would talk about some of the things that helped me to gain confidence as an introvert. And this has helped me to make strides in the relationships I have in my life as well as my career. So hopefully this video will be of some use to you. If that sounds interesting, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Now, if you clicked on this video, I'm sure you have recognized that a lot of the world revolves around people who are extroverted. Usually they're the loudest people in the room and they get the most recognition, even if they are not the most qualified. And unfortunately, this can leave people who are introverts feeling pretty overshadowed, whether that's in their career, in their relationships, or just in their own self-confidence. But what a lot of introverts don't realize is they have several qualities that tend to make them incredible human beings. And as soon as I learned about several of these qualities and started to see them in myself, it helped to boost my confidence. First off, introverts have a tendency to listen more than they speak. This is beneficial to them in many different ways. It helps them to view all viewpoints of a discussion rather than just trying to push their own and overshadow other people. This allows them to have more interactive discussions with other people and be able to take in opposing viewpoints. This in turn allows them to make better informed decisions, so they have a tendency to be great decision makers. These same qualities allow introverts to also connect deeply with individuals. While it might be seen by a lot of people to be a great thing to have a lot of friends and be well liked by everyone, it's actually is equally as important to be able to develop deep relationships, which a lot of introverts are able to do. Whenever an introvert is able to connect with an individual, they are more often able to develop deep and personal relationships with them, whether that's professionally or personally. This is because they are more prone to listening and reciprocating the ideas that are given to them rather than just trying to be everyone and anybody's friend. Additionally, introverts are particularly prone to self-reflection, which allows them the ability to learn and grow from their actions. Once I learned about these qualities that are commonly seen in introverts and how I saw them in myself, it helped to boost my self-confidence because I saw that I was capable of really positive things. One of the next things that you can do as an introvert is to master your body language. If you're anything like me, you tend to be a little bit more on the quiet side of conversations. You're not trying to jump in at any moment and give your 2 cents. Rather, you insert your take when asked or just when the moment arises. The unfortunate thing about this is it can cause a lot of people to view an introvert as a quiet or withdrawn person. But a way to counteract that is through your body language. When I was younger, a lot of my body language had that withdrawn look. I would stand back away from the crowd, I would have my arms crossed and keep myself small and hunched over, which kind of makes you look timid and scared and not like you actually want to be involved in the conversation, which wasn't necessarily the case. Whenever you find yourself in situations where you're feeling intimidated or worried, try to just fake it till you make it by using your body language. Try to take more relaxed poses, whether that's spreading your legs a little bit, putting your arms out on something. Of course, don't try and man spread and try to take up a whole bunch of space because then that just makes you look douchey. But just try to learn some relaxed poses and focus on doing those, and then people will start to see you as a more relaxed individual and less as a quiet individual. As you do this more often, you'll start to actually feel that relaxed feeling and not fall into the intimidated or scared version of yourself as often. Whenever you're taking part in conversations or discussions, make sure that you are being engaged and you're demonstrating that through your body language. That's going to involve using direct eye contact with whoever it is that you're speaking with, as well as making sure that you are leaned forward, talking to them a little bit and not leaned away, trying to put on a guarded look like crossing your arms, how I mentioned earlier. By engaging with the conversation that you're having through your eye contact and other body language, it's going to help you to feel more involved. And the more that you do this, the more confident that you're going to feel doing this. One of the next things that you can do as an introvert to present yourself as more confident is to make a really solid first impression. Like I said earlier, I'm the type of person who likes to sit back and listen in a conversation. However, again, this can make you appear quiet and withdrawn. But this is yet another tactic that you can use to kind of counteract that a little bit. A great book that I can recommend if you're learning how to do this better is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It gives some great insights into the behavior of people, which can help you to win friends like the title says. But I'm going to go over a few of those tactics with you right now. First off, when you first meet someone, you're going to make a specific effort to try and learn their name. And one of the best ways that you can do that is by repeating their name back to them as often as possible. This can happen in the first introduction, when you're first introducing yourself, such as, "Hi, I'm Tyler." When they introduce themselves back, you say their name back to them. And then through subsequent conversation, you just add their name to the front of the title. Say like, "Marcus, what is it that you said that you did again?" And do that a few times, and that's going to help relax them because they're hearing their own name, and it's going to help cement their name in your own head. When you first go up to them, you're going to give them a firm handshake because that's going to demonstrate confidence in your approach. And finally, you're going to want to get the person to talk about themselves as much as possible. So you're going to want to ask them questions centered around their life and what they do. Talk to them about their career, talk to them about their hobbies, their life, as much as they'll allow. And the more that you ask them about themselves, the more likely that they are going to be to ask you about you and your life. By doing these three things when you first meet someone new, it's going to leave a very solid first impression that makes you come across as a very confident person. This means that on the back end, as you're continuing to get to know them or you're taking part in other conversations, you can do a little bit less overall talking because you've already demonstrated that you're a confident and capable person in that first impression. Now, another way that you'll be able to improve your confidence is by cementing your capabilities. So what do I mean by that? Essentially, you're going to develop your skill set and get better at it in whatever it is that you're working on. Let's say that you're in sales, then you're going to develop and practice getting really good at sales. If you're an engineer, you're going to work on your technical skills. And then you're going to practice and develop these through time until you're an extremely competent person. As you develop this competence, your confidence is also going to go up with this. For instance, now that I've been in the job force for a few years, I am very confident in my ability to learn and pick up new skills, as I have done it multiple times throughout my career. So I know that whatever situation is thrown at me, I will be able to learn and adapt to that situation no matter what. This gives me a new level of confidence in my career, as I know that I'll be able to take on any challenges that are thrown my way. This confidence in my career then translates into my personal confidence. And the more that you develop competence in different areas of life, such as your personal fitness, maybe a side hustle, your career, your relationships, the more that you develop competency in all of those areas, the more that you're going to develop confidence in yourself. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that confidence is just someone who can walk into a room and start talking to anyone. I personally don't believe that's the case. I personally feel like confidence is someone's own belief in their own abilities to get things done, whatever that may be. I think people that are able to be independent and don't require the validation of other people are truly the most confident people. If you're someone who needs that validation from other people to feel like you've done a good job, then I don't feel like you're truly confident in yourself. You'll also see that truly confident people are the type of people who lead by example. They aren't going to ask people to do things that they themselves have not done or aren't willing to do. But that's going to bring us to the end of today's video, y'all. If you found the information in it to be helpful or informative at all, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to join me along in this self-improvement journey. If you have any of your own thoughts, ideas, or opinions, be sure to let me know with a comment down below. I like to read and respond to all of them. If you'd like to see more videos like this one where I talk about confidence and self-presentation, be sure to check out this video right here about the simple skincare routine. If you're more interested in my most recent stuff, be sure to check out this video right here. But until the next time, this is Tyler Warlow, signing off.